It's the Midnight Trucking Radio Network. Eric Harley here, and we are with our friends from the Freightliner Slice of Life program, the drivers, the ones we always say you need to talk to when it comes to questions about the Cascadia. They've been out there on the road. Joining us right now, Dick McCorkle. Dick, how are you?
Great. And you, Eric?
I'm doing great. Henry Albert is next to you. Henry, how are you?
Just fine.
And also, Kurt Grote is here. Kurt, how are you doing?
I'm doing real good, Eric. Thank you.
Good to see you. And with us, our newest Slice of Life driver, a fourth driver has been added to the mix. Gina Angston. Gina, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Eric.
We do appreciate it, and congratulations in being named the fourth Slice of Life driver here from Freightliner. This is pretty awesome. Tell us, first of all, how you got involved and what you did to be chosen.
Sure. Test drove the truck last year,
Yeah.
and I was impressed with it. So found out about the Slice of Life program and found they were doing an essay contest.
Yeah.
And so I submitted an essay basically just talking about my history of my trucking career of
Yeah.
17 years
Yeah.
and why I like being a driver. And
Wow.
they chose me out of close to 400.
400 drivers, and you
understand.
were competing. So that stood out. Give us a little bit of insight here with your essay. Tell us about your career, 17 years.
Mm-hmm.
And how'd you get started?
My brother talked me into doing this. Said I would enjoy it.
Yeah.
And started when I was 22.
Wow.
And couldn't go over the road till I was
Yeah.
23.
Yeah.
So at that time.
Right.
So did a winter doing local in Denver and learning the mountains, and then I went over the road.
Wow. Wow.
And I've been doing it ever since. Bought my first truck in 2000, and I've been
Yeah.
an owner-operator ever since.
This is outstanding. So what type of freight do you haul?
Now I haul printed material. Just
Yeah.
about any kind of magazine.
Right.
We do all of it from scrap papers
Sure.
to the rolls of paper to the actual ink to the actual magazines.
Yeah. Wow. When did you learn that you were a finalist for the Slice of Life driver program?
About 2 weeks ago, got the phone call. Got the email that I was one of the top 5.
Yeah.
And on Tuesday afternoon around lunchtime, had the phone call that I had won.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
It's been a whirlwind for
Yeah.
a couple of weeks, needless to say.
So now, starting almost immediately, you're going to be out there in a Freightliner Cascadia. You're going to be in a 2010 model. In fact, all the drivers here in the program are going to be in the 2010 Cascadia, right?
Yes, about the third week of May is what we're shooting for to get our trucks.
Yeah.
And I'll be climbing out of a studio Kenworth
Yeah.
going into the Freightliner. So
Yeah.
I'm excited. These guys have talked nothing good about these trucks, so I'm
Yeah,
looking forward to it.
Pretty cool stuff, and you will certainly notice a difference. And we want to catch up with you down the road and talk about what you noticed, first impressions, and everything else. But again, congratulations on being named the latest Slice of Life driver. Dick, pull a microphone up here and let's talk about it. How many miles do you have out there in the Cascadia?
I've got 170,000, Eric.
170,000.
Right.
Wow, this is tremendous. And you guys just found out that the program has been extended. You knew that a fourth driver was coming on board. And you also knew that you learned that you were going into the 2010 Cascadia.
Right.
This has got to be pretty cool. This is almost like winning a whole new contest again, right? Yeah. So you're going to be out there operating with the 2010 engine, SCR technology.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Yeah, that's got to, again, be pretty exciting. Are you anxious to see how this technology performs?
Yes, real excited about it. Looking forward to trying to see what's going to
Yeah.
like.
What engine have you had in your Cascadia? What engine did you have in the Cascadia you're in now?
505, Detroit 15.
Detroit 15, yeah. And that's been one that has been talked about in the industry, getting a lot of rave reviews from the media, but other drivers as well. Henry, pull up a microphone here. Tell us about your experience. How many miles do you have?
I have 202,000 on mine.
202,000. Wow. And that's tremendous. You also running the DD15?
Yeah, I'm running DD15, 455, 1550, 1750 multi-torque.
Wow. And where are you running?
Mainly I run back and forth from the Charlotte area to Laredo to the cross docks with truck parts.
Wow. And what are you experiencing? Obviously, y'all have been out there long enough to go through plenty of seasons and everything else. In fact, this last winter season has been real heavy as far as snowfall in certain regions and everything else. Tell us about your experience and what you ran into.
I didn't hit a lot of snowfall this year running back and forth to Texas, which was okay.
Yeah,
but
well, that's good.
The
That's
winter
good.
before, when I first started
Yeah.
it, I ran all winter up to Wisconsin, so I had pretty
Yeah.
extreme cold. And then
Right.
all summer I ran the extreme heat in Texas.
Yeah.
And the extra insulation that's in the Cascadia cab made it a lot really easy to stay comfortable when you were sleeping at night. That was a real
Right.
bonus.
Right. Wow, that's terrific.